how the mind works and give you kind of a blueprint of how it works and how it operates inside of you. So this information isn't taught in schools. So you never heard this in schools before. Maybe some of you have, most of you have not. So it's kind of dark and snowy here today, so I don't really have a lot of natural light coming into this room, but I do have lights on. But the most important thing is that you can see this board here. So if I get started, we're going to get started like this. You have your mind. You have your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. So what we're going to do is we're going to put, let's say, a ring around that and call that your mind, and we're going to divide it down the middle into two. So with our conscious mind, we have, let's say, sensory factors that comes off of our conscious mind. We can see, hear, taste, touch, and smell. Those are the sensory factors that pretty much run us through the day. It runs all humans through the day. So as I get a thought, it's usually going to come from what I see, hear, taste, touch, or smell. And those thoughts are being picked up by your what? By your reality in life. So that's a pretty basic function right there. Your reality, what you're seeing every day, what you're doing, that's causing thoughts. Now, those thoughts that come into our conscious mind are causing something called a feeling in the subconscious. Now, if we call that our body, and that feeling makes our body go into action. And that produces what we're going to call results. And what we want to work on is the results. That's what we want to work on, because those are doing everything in our life. Those don't lie. Those do everything. Our problem is our reality, our environment causes thoughts, and those thoughts cause feelings. Well, down here in our subconscious mind, when those things ain't causing thoughts, our subconscious mind has a program that has been programmed when we were younger, and it's been programmed from thoughts thought over and over again. So it's automatically running when these aren't. The average human being thinks 70,000 thoughts per day, every day. 95% of that 70,000 is subconscious. So they're not thoughts coming from our sensory factors. It's a program that's been built in us. It's already running. That's causing 95% of it. So what we want to do is we want to change this subconscious thinking so that 95% is automatically running. So these results that are coming up here and causing our reality start to change. Well, how do we do that? Well, if we keep thinking thoughts from our outside reality, we're not going to get much change. That would be called the hamster in the wheel effect. Nothing's going to change much. If we build our own thoughts, how do we do that? Well, you use your imagination is one of them. Now, if you sit and you use your imagination and you think of something that you want or something that you would like to have, what's that going to do? That's going to create a feeling. A feeling that you're not going to get by looking at the outside things unless your environment is very, very good. So we can't get that. But we can get that through our imagination. And I keep on saying that, or keep on feeling that over and over again. That's going to become a program in here. And 95% of my actions in life come from my subconscious mind. Now I'm starting to program in what I want. If I don't go this route, I am programming in from my reality. And the only thing I'm programming from my reality is stuff that I can see, hear, taste, touch, and smell. The program in here, unless you were raised with a silver spoon in your mouth or a very rich person, your subconscious mind has been built from when you were a little baby until you're 14 years old. That's a built program. What kind of a program are you running? Well, take a look at your results in life and you'll know exactly what kind of program you're running. So if we stop and turn off the sensory factors, use our imagination, use goal cards, affirmations, There's so many different things that we can use to start thinking thoughts that are different from our reality, and that helps program us to get different results in life. So when I talked on Friday, I was talking about your different frequencies. Well, every thought is a frequency. And we want to get on the frequency of what we want. Well, if I am seeing, let's say I'm seeing $5,000 a month in my bank that I'm earning, I'm on that frequency of 5K. But what if I want to go to a $50,000 a month frequency? Well, I need to use my imagination and think of thoughts or get into the environment of something working with 50K. I am not, like I said on Friday, I am not going to be introduced or meet someone who is making 50K or 100K if I go to a local bar, if I do something. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to be on that frequency. I'm going to be on that frequency. And the only thing that I can attract to me is what's on the frequency that I'm on. So that's why it said, meet what you want on the same frequency, and that will start being attracted to you. You can't attract something to you if you're not on that frequency. You have to match the frequency of what you want. Use your imagination to do that. Use goal cards, use affirmations, video tutorials on YouTube, getting a coach like I do myself, having somebody show you, getting that change. When this changes, it's permanent. It's not like it's going to result back. It's a permanent change. So what we want to do is get these feelings changing, get our subconscious mind changing, and our whole results in life will start to change. So that is a very, very basic demo of all this stuff. And of course, with my coaching program, I go through everything very deep and get into everything and explain to you a lot more what I just showed you. But that's like a snapshot of what's going on in your life. So if you're not happy with your results you're getting, there is a reason why. We just have to realize that reason, make the decision we want to change it, and then go for it. So I hope that helps some of you, and I'll talk to you later.